G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee. Perfect Southern California day. Amazing turnout of vehicles, some really interesting stuff, including a McLaren Senna, which is very cool. Let's go for a walk. So my Camaro, then James's Camaro, then next to it, Jackie and Jay's beautiful Ford GTs. Isn't that nice? Tony's Ferrari, next to David's Ferrari, and then look at this. Try to get through the crowd. Beautiful McLaren Senna. Look at this.
Congratulations.
Check this out. Isn't this lovely? Certainly one of the quickest cars on the road today. Just so beautiful. And look at this carbon fibre. Weave of blue and black just looks so good. Love the car. The spoiler on the back. Very cool. Next to it, 458 Italia. F430. Another Ferrari, this one for sale. Another 458 Italia in white. McLaren. Another Ford GT. And Lamborghini wrapped in gold. McLaren. A couple of really nice new Aston Martins. Look at this green, isn't it beautiful? It's lovely. He just bought it yesterday. And what did you say the green was called?
It's called Kermit Green.
Kermit Green. That's so appropriate. Lovely car next to it. Isn't it amazing how it's basically the same car, but the colour just changes the whole characteristic of the car. Really interesting. Another Lambo here. Then the brand new Toyota Supra. Look at that. Such a great car. Hennessy Corvette. Louis BMW i8 next to another i8. And then GT3 RS. And then next to it, a beautiful GT3 Touring. I like the GT3 Touring because it doesn't have the big spoilers. It's a lot more subdued, but this one in particular, the color is really interesting. Look at that sort of chocolate brown and houndstooth interior, and this green color. Really nice. Really nice car. Looks lovely. Next to it, another Porsche. Another one. This is our regular row Porsche through here, and another one through here. Keep rolling through here. BMW. Older M3, great car, nice interior too, red. Another Porsche, and then this guy running a LS transplant. This thing would be a handful, I bet. Really interesting. Isn't that a lovely little speedster? That's beautiful. Next to it, Cobra replica, and then our regular Volkswagen crew through here. Always good to see. One that slammed in the weeds. Buggy there, Baja bug. Another one there, another Cobra replica there, and then a really cool bus, new Alfa Romeo SUV, Porsche. Previous car of the week winner, this chopped van running a 318 Chrysler with a blower on it and a Marine V-drive. Some crazy engineering in that thing. Next to it, this is nice. Ford truck. Look at that injected motor down in there. That's really nicely done. Let's have a look at the inside. Beautiful interior. Someone just pointed it out. Oh wow, that is lovely. That is a definitely car of the week contender. Looks like it's not quite finished yet. Notice there's some trim pieces missing off the hood, but beautifully done. Next to it, another Ford truck, one of our regulars. Older BMW, Lexus in the weeds, Miata NSX, classic Ferrari, beautiful 68 Camaro, belongs to Richie, Corvette, other Corvette, this one of one Hellcat. Good morning, in that gold wrap from the factory that way, Corvette. Good morning, folks. Sunbeam Tiger, toughest sounding engine. This thing, in fact, there's a dyno sheet there. Let's take a look at that. So this thing is making, 586 horsepower, and that would be, I don't know whether that's a willpower, so that's, good lord, that would be a handful for that weight car. That would be so quick. Next to it, C7 Corvette, but the ZR1. Robert's got his Celine out this week, beautiful changing colour. Corvette pace car, really nice looking Firebird. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful looking car. And this is the Elephant Corporation and Strut Range Rover. I'm going to be talking more about this in the coming weeks. The Elephant Corporation is a part of a San Clemente business, Strut and also Sonance, and the plight is to save the African elephants from extinction. We're going to talk more about that in the coming weeks, but just Google Elephant Corporation. It's a really worthwhile cause. Great looking old Ranchero. Isn't that great? 62 Falcon. We had those in Australia. Falcon Ute. Corvette. Another Corvette. Isn't that pretty? Really nice. Your engine in that. Chevelle. Mustang. Another Mustang. And then a noisy GT Shelby. 500. Mustang. A Dodge next to a Charger. Beautiful Speedster again. Porsche. 65 Riviera. Lovely Austin Healey. 3000. Mercedes. Very neat Beetle. Isn't that great? And this slammed Mercedes. Love that. Next to it, really nice 67 RS Camaro. And there's Robert down there taking photographs. Robert, one of our long time and very helpful and appreciated photographers here at South OC Cars and Coffee. He and Jay just love the work they do. BMW, another regular, this Chevy truck. It's been a previous car of the week winner. Isn't that great? Look at that LS transplant in that thing. Very cool. Mercedes, Nash American, really nice. Porsche, another one with a wrap. Galaxy 500 there. And this is kind of cool. Look at that original centerline wheels. They've just brought them back into production. And check out that high-rise manifold on that thing. Very nice. Another Porsche there. And one of the newer Volkswagen buses. And next to it's a GTR 35. Look at those sparkly wheels. One of our regulars, Supercharged Mustang. Classic Mustang there. That thing sounded really tough. New one there. Gen 5 Camaro. Sunbeam Tiger. Beautiful Alfa Romeo Juliet next to a classic Alfa Romeo. Great condition too. Looks really good. Miata. Mustang. Bit of plumbing under this. Supercharger there. Another Mustang. 57 Chevy running a small block. Beautiful 442. And then BMW M5. Look at that colour. Really interesting. Mercedes. 69 Camaro. Chevy 2. There goes that alarm on that Mustang again. GTO. Look at this Thunderbird. Very similar to Bob's, the regular with the suicide doors on it. Studebaker. Isn't that great? Look at that oil bar air cleaner on this thing. An oil filter up on the top of the engine like that. That makes it easy to change the oil filter, doesn't it? Porsche. Then a row of Corvettes. Z06. Another Z06 there. And it looks like another one here. Look at the engine. And then another one through here. Another Z06. So one out of the group wasn't. And then another Z06 here. A Audi. Mustang. And then the regulars. Corvette here. Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
E-Type. Falcon. And another one here. Porsche. Great looking old Ford here. And then finally this really lovely looking GTO down here. S2000. Mercedes. Beautiful looking 32 hot rod here. I think we've looked at this thing before. Really neat. Newer engine in it. Nicely done. Andy's Chevy truck. 57. Firebird running that six cylinder in it. WRX. Some serious plumbing under the hood of that thing. Looks good. Nicely done. Lots of carbon fibre. Corvette. Another Corvette there. El Camino. Carrera. Chevy BMW, that's the M. A lot of people, these polarized people, me, they look a little bit like a shoe, but my friend Sean absolutely loves them. Taste is in the eye of the beholder. Corvette. I can see why I like them though. Mercedes, a Mitsubishi, Mercury, Mustang, 2.4 litre turbo motor and that thing, really clean. This is clean too, look at that. GTS. Nice clean engine on this thing. Next to it, cool looking rat rod with this, it's probably not even a rat rod, it's probably even a little bit neater than that, but that Oldsmobile engine and that looks really cool. Ford hot rod, the old Riviera. Cadillac, expect to something out of Dukes of Hazzard. These are the big Longhorns on the hood. Chevy, and then a Yanko Nova replica. Classic Honda motorcycle, isn't that great? CBX, so clean, that 6-cylinder there, very cool. Mustang, and then next to it, really nice, very clean looking Chevelle, very nice.
Consistent.
Porsche, next to a Hellcat. Those hoods are so imposing, aren't they? Classic old Chevy Deluxe there. It's great, isn't it? And then one of our regulars again, this beautiful Gen 6 ZL1 1LE Camaro. Love that car. A Jeep with some serious rubber on the front of it, looking good. Ferrari. Let's move through the crowds. M3 in Laguna Seca. Blue. Nice Porsche. Another Studebaker. Nice to see an AMG station wagon there. Beautiful Cadillac, love that colour. El Camino, really nice looking 68 SSRS. Good morning, this is such a clean Nova, isn't that great? It's a L78, look at that 13-second grocery gutter, so clean. And it's beautiful. I love the fact there's actually a bench seat in it as well. Yes. Thank you. Air shifter. Look at that.
He's all talk about Simon.
Yeah, it's if only. It's actually that SoCalCarCulture.com website that I like.
Thanks, Simon.
Check that out if you haven't already, by the way. That's how I got it back into the car scene over here in the US. SoCalCarCulture.com. That does stuff for me. Look at that beautiful 69 SS RS. That front end is as pretty a front end as ever gone on any car, for me at least anyway. Running a small block in there, really, really nice. Next to it, MR2, a couple of them actually side by side. Mitsubishi 3000 GT, a couple of those side by side, actually 3 of them. Good to see them bringing them out. Previous car of the week winner, this Survivor. This is Porsche, like it was called a pre-Model A, I think what this was called. This is before the 356. This has been a car of the week winner. The guy who drives this car owns it. He got brought home from the hospital in it by his father. Noticed the colour underneath, it's actually red on top, but it's actually originally it was a creamy colour. The car, when it was only a couple of years old, had a fire in it, so Porsche gave them a new engine for it, and consequently, as part of the fire damage, they paid to have it resprayed. But a real survivor car, even though it's not the original colour. Great car. Mini, Nissan 370Z MGB, great car. BMW, Supra, a couple of them actually, the side by side, 3 of them through there, various generations. A Nissan Corvette, Gen 5 Camaro, Pontiac G8, Alfa Romeo, that's a pretty car. Corvette, Hyundai, onto a Mustang, a couple of them side by side. Beautiful looking Chevy, isn't that lovely? Really like that. 327 and then a Porsche here. Porsche 930 Turbo, beautiful looking car. The car they actually called the Widowmaker because when the turbo lag was over and the turbo kicked in, it had a habit of trying to swap ends on the driver. Very nice. Classic old Ford truck. Look, interesting orange and white interior. Satellite, old Falcon there. Porsche, E-Type Jag, nice to see. Big old Buick, love that metallic red interior. One of our regulars, that T-Bucket. Corvette, that looks like a bit of a survivor car next to another Corvette there. ZL1. Row of Land Cruisers, very, very, very soft place in my heart for these things. Look at them. First one, second one, oh, they're great. And this, that's just excellent. And then we got a 4Runner in there, and then this beautiful FJ40 here. Love it. Another Land Cruiser here as well. 80 series, I think. More Toyotas rolling through here. Really great. Another one here. Corvette. And another Corvette. Lexus. WRX. Mustang. Another Mustang there, it's classic. Hyundai. This looks like, look at this Regal wagon, isn't that great? Classic. Corvette. Mazda Speed 3, that telltale hood scoop. BMW. Subaru M5 here. This is interesting. Look at this. This is kind of cool, isn't it? It's huge. Look at the rubber on it. It's a Econoline Ford, but it's had so much work done to it. This looks great. Oh, look, lifted. Beanbag in the back there. Not the ideal safe place to be seated when it's driving, but how cool. Really good to see. With a slide out step they've just put on there. Just grab it and slide it out. Interesting. Corvette. WRX. Another one. Little Master 3. Celica, or Celica as they say here. Subaru BRZ. Civic. And then a Volkswagen. And Volvo. Great car. Look at this. Lowrider. GTI. Another Toyota Celica. Miata. Corvette. Charger leaving us there. Nice colour. Corvette up here. Very nice. Another Corvette there. Another Corvette. Another one. Rows of Corvettes. This is like Corvette alley through here. Little yellow one. Another Corvette and another one. A Mustang here, but new Whipple sitting on the hood of it. This thing is super clean under the hood. I would suggest it's probably a very quick car. Another Whipple there. It's a 2.9 litre. Cherokee Series lift kit. Challenger. Oh, look at that. Great looking Survive car. Another Land Cruiser over here. FJ40. Good to see. GT350 Mustang. Corvette. Another Corvette there. C7. Rolling through the Corvettes. That's classic, isn't it? Stingray. M6. Mustang. Mustang. And then regular down here. This gold Mustang down here. Trans Am. Porsche. Challenger. LTD. 4Runner. R8. M3. A GMC truck. Corvette. BMW. Civic Type R. Nice 55 Chevy. AMG. Volkswagen. On a Mercedes there. On a BMW. Couple of them there. Couple of classics through there. A Subaru RX-7. One of the newer Miatas. Nice colour. WRX. And another one. And another one. That one an STI. Audi. Mitsubishi. Mazda 3. Another Audi R8. Mustang there. Being put on that thing. Alfa Romeo.
Somebody brought it.
Crowd. A Subaru Mustang. Classic one there, isn't it? Camaro. Resto mod. Nice looking work on that. Miata. M3. Lexus here. And then Sylvia there. Cool looking Chevy truck here. What a Survivor. Ford, Corvette, and then classic Corvette there. Last row, beautiful looking Chevy truck. Audi R8. BMW, a couple of them side by side. Great looking little Lotus there. BMW station wagon. Kind of sad that there's not many station wagons around anymore. Plenty overseas, but just not here in the US. M3 next to an M2, next to an M4. Mixing it up a little bit. Mustang with a wrap on it. Another Mustang there. Civic. A Eleanor replica there. Mustang. Cobra. Mustang. Good morning. And another one there. That's a Bullet, new series of Bullet. Another Mustang there. Another one through there, very neat.
It's 1.1 mile for him to go.
A Pontiac GTO, Ferrari, Mercedes, Nissan, M3, Mercedes, Jaguar. That is a silver car, and this man over here is an absolute genius. He's just like He has to be the smartest man. He just said that's a silver car there, done, and a red car next to it. He's doing well, and he's trying to imitate my Australian accent. Big old Ram there. BMW GTI. Actually, row of GTIs through here. Good to see. Welcome to the group that brought them along. A Lexus little Fiat 500 R-Bar. Good little motor in those things. M3. You hear that nice noise in the background. That was that Vibe we went past before. Very healthy. Mini. And then finally, down here, a Subaru. Okay, front row in front of Rockwell's. Isn't this Impala beautiful? You know, there's a couple of things about this era Impala. So that's the engine, and I'm guessing that's the 409. They did some other sizes in it, but that style of engine, notice that sort of scalloped sort of valve cover on that thing. Well, it didn't stick around too long. They had cooling troubles with it. Then they went to the big blocks that we know today. But isn't that interior just absolutely beautiful? And then that's what I like about this Impala. See that eye level, and I don't think it's a brake lamp, I think it's just a reflector, but such a great style cube. This is a 59, and the thing that makes the 59 so special are those teardrop tail lights. They are just magnificent. They also did them in an El Camino as well, but that shape of that trunk lid, just such a special car. Certainly a contender for car of the week. Just love looking at this thing. Very nice. Next to it, Volkswagen bus, as you can see there. Corvette, and then another regular, this beautiful Packard Woody that's there, and then finally another regular, this beautiful Invicta up here. Better not miss this either. This is, you might have seen me do a video of this a couple of weeks ago at the Pints and Pistons show at Lost Winds Brewing. Great looking rat rod. Really, really nicely done. And then finally, right next to it is a Corvette as well. Right, let's do some motorcycles. Harley Davidson. This beautiful, beautiful BMW. Isn't that spectacular? I don't know if we'd made that car / motorcycle a week before, but if not, that's certainly a contender. Lovely Vespa. Chopper, there's a lot of work being put into that thing. Honda. Just motorcycle, Yamaha Motor Guzzi. That is pretty. What a classic motorcycle that is. I love the engineering in those things. Roll Harleys through here. They look really similar model. Really nicely done Triumph here. And that nice, that sort of drop saddle on, making it look like a cafe racer. Harley again, BMW. Next to another BMW. Beautiful Thruxton. Isn't that nice? Very, very nicely done. And then another BMW. A lot of motorcycles today. Yamaha. Indian. Look at that chopper. Very classic. Easy Rider. Kawasaki. Indian. Yamaha. And then right up here at the end, Triumph Daytona. Very nice. So that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. Thank you to everyone who brought out their cars, motorcycles, everything else. Great turnout, some really great stuff like that Senna that we saw earlier. Really, really nice to see. Big thank you, of course, to the Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Don't forget that they have their Halloween show on today and tomorrow. Make sure to go and check that out. Please support the stores in the outlets for allowing us to be here. Of course, thank you to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts as they do every week. Rockwell's for their food truck. And, of course, all the spectators who come along as well. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.